Although Sex Education is over, fans still want to learn more about its stars, because they're all awesome. Is Asa Butterfield really dating Mimi Keene?
Do you want more from me?
What do we know about Emma Mackey's boyfriend? And what does Ncuti Gatwa say about his recent coming out? Let's dive in. Asa Butterfield as Otis. Even before the 4th season of Sex Education was released, the actor teased how it would evolve, and he was right. Otis, for example, finally managed to fully open up to Maeve, but it appears that Asa still can't believe Sex Education's success.
When it first came out, it took us all by surprise.
And he thinks it ended at the right time. It's done a lot of really amazing things for people and helped so many of us as actors in our careers. All good things need to come to an end, he says. And Asa is even open to branching out and playing a bad guy once in a while. But when it comes to his personal life, he won't share anything. Sure, many fans of Sex Education still hope that Asa might be dating his co-star Mimi Keene, who plays Ruby. Although their characters only dated briefly on the show, it stuck with fans because of their chemistry, especially after their short romance turned into a solid friendship. But Asa has never commented on the rumour and says that he wants to keep fans guessing about his personal life. Well, it's his choice. So let's see what his co-star thinks about it. Mimi Keene as Ruby. We loved to hate Ruby in the first 2 seasons, but her character turned out much deeper than she seemed. She proved to be a caring daughter and a good friend, but season 4 made even more viewers fall in love with her. In fact, Ruby's relationship with Otis is so natural and organic that some viewers still hope that they'll get together down the road. Too bad we won't see it, as season 4 was the last one. Mimi did an awesome job playing Ruby, but she won't give her fans the pleasure of learning more about her personal life. So they try to find hints on her social media. That's how the rumour about Mimi dating Asa began. She posted a photo in a buttercup field and captioned it, "Do you like butter?" Fans went crazy thinking that she was referring to Butterfield, especially since he also posted a photo from a similar field around the same time. However, just like Asa, Mimi never commented on the rumour, and we still know nothing about her personal life. Now, what about Otis's main love interest, Emma Mackey as Maeve? There's a lot we can learn from her, just like from other characters in Sex Education. And that's what Emma loves the most about the series.
I think it's bridged a lot of gaps, and it's made people feel less lonely, hopefully, and more reassured. And I think that's a great thing if you can create a piece of work that is also a helpful tool.
The highlight of season 4 for the actress was sharing scenes with Schitt's Creek star Dan Levy. He's a delight. He is everything. I'm so glad he's as nice as he comes off, Emma said about the actor. As of now, the actress has a lot going on in her life. If you watched the 2023 BAFTAs, you may have seen her kissing a mystery man after winning the Rising Star Award.
Emma Mackey.
The guy's name is Martin Ailman, and he's a filmmaker and photographer. Last year he worked with Emma on her Flaunt magazine shoot. That's probably when their romance began. And since he's a photographer and Emma is really photogenic, Martin posts a lot of photos of her on his Instagram. Let's wish the two of them all the best and move on to Maeve's on-screen BFF, Aimee Lou Wood as Amy. The actress felt very different filming this season.
It's been strange because obviously some of our, favourite people have gone. So it's been it's been adapting. It's felt very new, but I think that is also how the characters feel.
At the same time, Amy is proud of her character because her growth is one of the most impressive in the whole show.
This whole series is about, for her, figuring out what she wants to say as a person, like what is her point of view.
And what do you think about her performance this season? Share in the comments below while we look into Amy's personal life. For a couple of years, she dated her co-star Connor Swindells, who portrays Adam. But since their breakup, Amy seems to have remained single, despite the rumour sex ed fans came up with. Because the actress has such great chemistry with George Robinson, people thought they might be a thing. However, neither of them has ever commented on that. Now let's see what Amy's ex is doing. Connor Swindells as Adam. This guy has become one of the show's standouts. It was amazing to see him develop and overcome fears regarding his sexuality. Interestingly, the actor behind him also grew a lot thanks to the series. Through interacting with his co-stars, Connor managed to come out of his shell.
I was painfully shy beforehand, and I think that being around such amazing personalities and such fun people who really care about the stories that we're telling made me feel more confident in myself.
As we've already discussed, he even met his girlfriend on the set. And after things didn't work out between them, Connor was quick to move on. He's reportedly dating British actress Amber Anderson, whom he met on the set of Emma. She's also famous for portraying Lady Diana Mitford in Peaky Blinders. Although the two of them are quite private, there's practically no doubt that they're dating. Connor and Amber have been spotted kissing and holding hands more than once. And they also appeared together at the after-party for Netflix's The Sandman last August. So let's wish them all the best and move on to Adam's on-screen ex-boyfriend, Ncuti Gatwa as Eric. Don't you agree that he's one of the most well-rounded queer characters ever? It's amazing to see how supportive his family is and how Eric himself is comfortable in his own skin. But surprisingly, the filming of season 4 was less fun than usual for the actor. It wasn't always joyous. I feel like we've outgrown it and we've given everything we can to it, Ncuti commented. Yeah, he was ready to move on from the show. But the actor will remain thankful to it for the rest of his life. It was healing for me and great for people to see themselves represented. It taught me the importance of representation. It's so powerful and necessary, he said. Eric's attitude to his sexuality affected Ncuti so much that he found the courage to talk about himself. For years, he hid his orientation, but this summer the actor finally came out as queer. Ncuti also shared how he attended Manchester Pride and saw a woman there who, as he recalls, looked exactly like his auntie, and she said to him that she didn't know why she was there. I told her, honey, you don't need to know. You absolutely do not need to know. You're here, be proud of who you are, Ncuti replied to her. I'm sure such advice meant a lot to that woman. Now let's talk about another character, George Robinson as Isaac. The important thing about this guy is that his story isn't built around the tragedy of his health condition. Isaac is just as nuanced as anyone else in the show.
He feels real. People with disabilities, they go through all the things that the able-bodied community go through.
And similarly to other characters, he overcomes his struggles and evolves as a person. At the end, he even finds a girlfriend and fan favourite Amy. But what about the actor IRL? The thing is, we have no idea. George is just as secretive about his personal life as most of the other actors from the show. As we've already told you, some fans assume that he might be dating Amy. But we can't know for sure, so let's move on to some of the new characters this season who caused mixed reactions among the fans. Alexandra James, Anthony Lexa and Felix Mufti as Aisha, Abbi and Roman. They were inseparable in the show, so we'll talk about them all at once. First of all, we must admit that all of them are perfectly cast in their roles. For example, the Aisha actress Alexandra James actually has a hearing disability in real life. She wears a hearing aid and is also a lip reader. Anthony Lexa is a trans woman, just like her character Abbi. And Felix Mufti is also queer, similarly to Roman. All three of them were thrilled to join the sex education family. And also all three are very private about their personal lives. But one of the actors shared a bit about filming season 4. Felix took it as a huge responsibility to shoot the historic intimate scene between two trans people, Roman and Abbi. For me, that was another priceless thing where we felt like we were creating a queer archive for people to relate to, he commented. Besides that, Felix was happy to show the good side of being trans without all the drama that's usually involved in such stories. And what do you think about the new characters and the whole of season 4 of Sex Education? Share in the comments below. And then go ahead and watch our bloopers video from the show.